My name is Wendy, and this is my introduction to you, talking about all things health, nutrition, and weight loss surgery. So if you are interested in those things, I invite you to like, subscribe, comment on my channel. So just to give you some history, some backstory as to why I have started this channel and why I will be having weight loss surgery. So I started some years back researching weight loss surgery, and I was able to research R&Y gastric bypass and VSG. I want to have a VSG surgery. However, there are reasons why my doctor don't think I should have that one. So I'll go into that, which leads into why I'm having this surgery. So first of all, for the obvious reasons, my BMI is very high and I'm overweight. But the other reason how I got here was GERD and a hiatal hernia. So some years back, I developed a hiatal hernia. It started giving me issues like pain, and I developed a GERD, and the GERD started causing me to regurgitate my food, and I started having pain in my chest and very uncomfortable. So I went to the doctor, told him what was going on, my symptoms, and he referred me to a specialist, because at this point I had already been on acid pills and trying to identify my triggers, like my food triggers, things that would cause me to have like the GERD and the all the discomfort that I was getting. And at that point I was like, I'm frustrated, I need some help. What else can we do to fix this situation? Because I don't want to be on pills forever either. So fast forward, my doctor was like, okay, so let's send you to a specialist where they can perform a procedure, which is called a Nissen fundoplication, and that's where they would perform this procedure to pop the hernia back in place. So my doctor scheduled this appointment. I went to see the surgeon. My husband and I went to this appointment, and I walk in and we're talking about, all of my symptoms, and I'm telling him everything that's going on with me. And I'm thinking he's going to talk to me about the Nissen fundoplication procedure. Well, he says to me, okay, based on what you told me and looking at your chart, you're a great candidate for weight loss surgery. Me? I was completely shocked, completely floored, and so embarrassed. And then I just got sad. Like, I just was like, am I really that overweight? Oh my God, it just shattered me for a moment. And it really was an eye-opener. It was a true wake-up call, because I didn't see myself as that big. Maybe I was in denial, or just going on with life. I had gotten so busy to the point where I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing to my body, what I was doing to myself, and that I allowed myself to get to that point. So I was disappointed in myself. So I had to sit in it. I had to take it. So that surgeon recommended that I have an R&Y gastric bypass because of the GERD. He said that with the R&Y, because of how they reroute things, and they'll be able to reduce the fat in my stomach, causing the hernia to, oh well, they'll do a hernia repair, but it'll keep the hernia down because of my weight will be going down, and the fat from my stomach wouldn't push it back up again. And it will also take care of the GERD because it's something about the connectivity. I can't break that all down, but it will help with GERD. So I was like, okay, I'm taking this in, and I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm just having all these emotions, and I'm like, I cannot believe this is happening. So it happened, and yeah, I was told I had to accept these realities and move on. So I went back to my doctor, and my doctor then scheduled me to see the bariatric doctor, and from there I was entered into the bariatric program. So then I went through this whole process of, the process of going through weight loss surgery. There's all these different steps. You start with the orientation. You meet with the doctor. You meet with the nutritionist. You do all of your weigh-ins. They give you a goal weight. They give you this beautiful book with all this information that breaks down all of the surgeries, all of the vitamins, all of the diets, the stages, and what to expect, what not to expect, and all of the, things that could happen, and complications, and everything is the bariatric Bible, so to speak. So I went through that whole process. At that point, I was at 224 pounds, I believe. And my doctor required me to lose like 17 pounds, I think. So I was able to get down to goal weight. I went through all of the stages, did my pre-op, got all my psychologist visit done. They scheduled my surgery. And day before surgery, I backed out. I sure did. I backed out. I got so scared. I got so nervous. Sitting and talking with the doctor, my husband and I was sitting in there, and he was telling me the day before surgery all of the possible risks, things that could go wrong with the surgery. My husband looked at me and he was like, no, not doing it. He was so scared, and so was I. Because ultimately it's my decision, but it was almost like, you don't think I should either? Like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it. That's the way it felt. But yeah, I backed out the first time, and then so being on that diet and going through the program is so informational, and I gained so much knowledge on how to eat. And I absolutely loved how the nutritionist broke down how you should eat your protein first, and then you eat your vegetables and your starch. And it was almost as if after I ate all my protein, I ate all my vegetables, I don't need a little bit of the starch, and getting all my 64 ounces of water in, not snacking, it had just became a way of life for me. I was in routine, I was in schedule, and I was like, if I just keep this up, I can get this weight off on my own, so I don't really need the surgery. No, and no. That is not true. Because your girl had issues. I was on track for a minute. I never did gain back the whole 200. I never did get back to 223, 24 pounds. Didn't do that. But I got close. So I got back in the program again. Second time, got back in it. This time, after doing more research, I was like, there is no reason why I cannot have VSG. I feel a little bit more comfortable with VSG. Let me tell you why. Less complications. Less complications years later as well. R&Y, there's a lot of complications. I know, I get it. It's the gold standard. It's been around for years. The surgery is a good surgery, and I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying for me, I'm not comfortable with it. And I know a lot of people, I have close friends that are doing very well with the surgery. But for me, it makes me nervous. I feel a little bit more comfortable with the VSG. So this time I went in, I'm trying to convince the doctor, and I'm trying to tell him, you know, I really want to have the VSG. He just didn't want to do it. Didn't want to do it. Didn't want to hear it. So I kind of just let that go. Went through the program still, but then things happened in my life. Things happened at work and things like that. I lost different things. So I just was, and I didn't go through it. So now I'm back in for the third time. Third time. I'm back. So where I'm at in the process now, they've accepted me back. I still have to get to a weight of 205. I am currently holding strong at 210. I'm at 210, so I could technically talk to my psychologist, and if I pass, they will schedule my surgery. But I still have to get 205 in order, on surgery day, I need to be 205. So that's where I'm at now. I am currently drinking my water on a 1,200 calorie diet. This is a red cup, but it is full of water. My friends, it's full of water. Sorry for the red cup. You don't mind me. It's nothing but water, I promise you. Anyway, I'm on my 1,200 calorie diet. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm getting my water and my protein in. I'm exercising. I'm trying to take care of myself before the surgery. My program does not require me to be on a liquid diet before surgery. It requires me to lose 17 pounds, which will cause your liver to shrink enough so they can do the surgery. That's what my program calls for. So that's what I'm doing. I have my nutritionist appointment coming up with the nutritionist next week. We will talk about dieting and vitamins. I have to show them all my vitamins, and we'll go over everything that I'll need. Then I will meet with my doctor a few days after that, and this will be a new doctor. So I am pushing for the VSG. Please pray for me. So what I've done this time is I've taken myself completely off of all my acid reflux pills. I've been totally not eating things that cause the GERD, like the red sauces, sodas, and fried things. I know what my food triggers are, and I've been stopping all those things, and I've been doing well. I haven't had a lot of issues with heartburn or anything. So when I talk to the doctor, I want to tell the doctor that I don't think RMY is something that I have to have, because I've been able to control the GERD without the pills, and I think that I'll be a good candidate for VSG. So pray with me. I hope this doctor says yes to that. And after I meet with the doctor, I will meet with the psychologist, where I'll get my appointment scheduled. That's where I'm at. So as I go throughout this journey, I will be updating. I will be putting out videos to take you on this journey with me. This is something that I feel like it will be helpful and informational to people out there who's considering this surgery. I found it very helpful. I listened to a lot of YouTube channels, and you ladies and men out there are doing a wonderful job with getting us some good content, some good information on weight loss surgery, and it's really been helpful. So I hope that I can do the same for someone else that may be considering this surgery. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, and I hope you get something from my journey. I will keep you posted on my next phase in this journey. So I'll see you again, and until next time, peace, love, and happiness. God bless you.